This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government.
When a movie can make you ask yourself, are they good guys or bad guys, and who's right and who's wrong, then a movie's really working.
The horror comes from the actual reality of the situation.
Steal, kill, rape without any consequences from the law.
Somebody please, they're gonna kill me!
They're given this ultimatum, and it becomes a morality play.
He's just let us purge.
It's just terrifying.
May God be with you all.
Once I was driving in a moment of terrible road rage. My wife said, wouldn't it be great if we all had one free one a year? I was like, wow, that's a really dark thing to say, honey. But it stayed with me, and I turned that into this holiday where once a year, all crime, including murder, was legal.
James, I don't know what was going on in his head. He definitely wrote something that is very thought-provoking.
Okay, kids, now, I know bad things do happen tonight, but we can afford protection. So we'll be fine just like always, no worries, okay?
It's about how sometimes, in the name of providing for your family, you turn a blind eye to your ethics.
I thought I heard gunshots. A couple of streets back, maybe?
Look, gunshots are gonna happen tonight, okay? It's nothing. Let's go relax.
Tone was the hardest thing, actually. We wanted to play real. Otherwise, I didn't think it would be frightening. In the beginning, early drafts of the scripts, even early cuts of the film, we were almost riding the edge of satire.
Our concern was that if you make it really funny, it's never actually going to be moving. You won't emotionally connect with these people. And what we ended up trying to do is making them a real, ordinary family that you could relate to.
Hey, honey, I'm home! Oh, God, what a day!
James really thought about the journey each character would take and how this night would affect the four people in the family very differently.
Guys, look what time it is.
Oh, well, it's later than I thought. All right, it's time for lockdown. Let's go.
Ethan kind of plays real intellectual well, or he plays gruff sometimes as a cop. Here, he was playing the golden boy.
Hey, look at this. Mr. Sabian and Mr. Barbaro are going hunting. That's daring.
I mean, I've actually never played a character like this, I feel like. He's really square.
As always, just a precaution.
Slowly through the course of the movie, he finds out that he's actually a little out of touch with everything.
I think James represents apathy in a way of America. He's bought into the purge propaganda because it's made him very, very rich.
I didn't. My division sold the most upgraded security systems.
I play Mary, and she's married to Ethan's character, James, and they've just settled into this financial reward and nothing else.
You know your husband sold a new security system to almost every home in this community. You know, some people are actually saying this neighborhood paid for that new addition on your home.
Are people really saying that?
She, too, is bought into the purge, but it's almost deadened her. She's accepting the riches, but she knows there's a great cost to that.
James, he has a gun! Henry has a gun!
Henry!
My character has known about the purge her whole life. It's so traumatic for her.
He's dead. Henry's dead.
She goes through different stages where she's almost like kind of catatonic. She's angry, and then she's sad, and then she's resigned.
I'm going to go hide in your secret spot. All right, I love you.
Behind his closet, Charlie steers Timmy around the house by remote control, and he watches what everybody's doing. He's kind of the watcher in the movie. He's the voyeur. He's almost the audience.
We came up with this system that we can push, just like you're pushing a vacuum cleaner, and it does simulate the Timmy Tank doll point of view pretty well.
I think that people are used to seeing media in very different places. I thought that was really clever on James's part.
Timmy's his eyes. Timmy's sight allows Charlie to see things he shouldn't be seeing.
Somebody please, they're gonna kill me!
Max at the moral center, he's questioning the purge from the beginning. It's odd because the audience's reaction to what Max does, some people get very angry at him for doing it, and some people find it very humanistic, what he does.
He sees it for what it really is, just sort of a monstrosity.
I play the Bloody Stranger. He is kind of the reason why all of this chaos happens.
He's a homeless man. He's an ex-war veteran. He's being targeted on this evening. The homeless don't have a place to hide, and some rich kids go out and hunt them.
The freaks are crazy. Like, I mean, they all have these weird, happy face masks.
The masks are part of their outfit. They're Halloween-like outfits.
We went through over 100 different masks. And so we finally came up with this really simple female mask that they're wearing. And it was scarier than anything else that we could have created.
They're weird. It's like bad facelifts. It's bizarre.
Mr. and Mrs. The man you're sheltering is nothing but a dirty homeless pig. You need to return him to us, alive, so that we may purge as we are entitled.
Reese, who is the lead freak, is like a Harvard grad.
He represents kind of the upper class in the society.
He's very articulate, and he's charming, and he's creepy, and he's hell-bent on killing someone.
Release the beast boys, let the killing commence!
We all recognize that the house really is the star of the film.
The house needed to be huge. It needed to represent the kind of new rich that Ethan's character and the Sandin family are, this new rich in America.
If you couldn't peg where it was, perfect. That's what we were looking for.
And it worked well. There's a lot of hiding spots to go. That was important.
Don't. You gotta leave my family out of this, okay? If you don't drop your gun, I will hurt her and I will hurt you. We didn't do anything to you. We don't deserve this. I don't deserve this either.
I think we held the line so that Americans can look into it, enjoy it, but see a mirror to our own society, see the parallels that hopefully are there.
You just gave our son a gun. You want to tell me what the hell we're doing?
We're gonna fight.
The frightening thing about this is that it's not too far-fetched.
I feel like this film could be a step in the right direction to help guide one's opinions and views about how they treat people who are different.
I mean, we do turn a blind eye to the poor. We do let horrible things happen all over the world because there's no fiscal benefit for us to stop it. So the metaphor of the movie is real.
You failed to deliver the homeless swine!
If the government could get rid of those people, would they?
If it sparks any kind of discourse about violence in a society, I think it's a good thing. If people just enjoy it, great. But if they want to talk about violence, guns in our society, that's great too.
Just after 7 a.m., March 22nd, the annual Purge has just concluded.